So if you're traveling with a suitcase and you're looking for a great bag to pair it with, look no further. In this video, I'm gonna talk about my 11 favorite picks after reviewing like 400 bags. And the best part about this video is that each one of the bags we're about to discuss has their own in-depth, independent review, which you can find linked in the description below. And you're gonna wanna stick around to the end of the video, because if you feel a little overwhelmed by all the options, I'll let you know which of these options is my personal favorite for a bag to pair with a suitcase. And a special shout out to Safety Wing Travel Insurance for partnering with us in this video. More info about them in a second. Now, let me tell you how we came up with this list, because I think there's some things you wanna take into consideration when you're looking for a bag to pair with a suitcase. First of all, you're gonna wanna think about the size of the bag. Because really you could pair any size bag with a suitcase. It can be as small as a 5 liter, as large as a 40 liter, and anything in between. For this list, the bags actually range from 15 liters all the way up to 38 liters. So just keep in mind that if you're pairing a larger bag with a suitcase, you're probably gonna have to put it overhead as well. So as you're watching this video, keep in mind that any bags over like 26 liters are probably personal item bags that you can put underneath the seat in front of you. And anything over that, you might have to store overhead as well. And the other thing to consider is how the bag sort of works with the suitcase and how it works outside of that, right? Because it's not always attached to your suitcase. When it is, you wanna make sure that you have quick access to the things that you need, and then it's easy to put on and take off the suitcase, but that it also is just a great bag in your day-to-day experience or when you get to the actual destination that you're traveling to. And one final note, all the bags that we review in this list integrate with suitcases standing upright. And the reason being is because I've responded to every comment on this channel in 5 years. There's been tens of thousands. And I've realized that while some people like bags that can go horizontally on their suitcase, the large majority of people, I'd say 95% plus, prefer to travel with a bag on their suitcase like this. So let's jump into it. Let's start with the first bag, which is the Aer City Pack Pro 2. Aer is a California-based brand known for making urban carry gear that's kind of a little bit on the darker side, a little more on the serious side. And they're also known for making bags that are incredibly over-constructed. Intentionally, right? These bags are built to last. Now the City Pack Pro is 24 liters, which means it can work as a personal item. The luggage pass-through holder, when not being engaged, is Velcroed in. And you can see you've got a lot of space here to work with. And then when the bag is actually attached to the suitcase, you've got quick access to your stuff with this top admin pocket right here with a bunch of great organization. We've got a quick access pocket right here, which is ideal for your glasses. And you can also quickly access your laptop here as well. And because a lot of that vertical orientation, when the bag is underneath the seat in front of you, it's easy to grab what you need when you need it. I think this is a great option for anybody looking for a business-friendly travel bag with really great tech protection and who also want some really nice comfort with their shoulder straps and back panel. The Aer City Pack Pro 2 currently runs around 210 USD, and to learn more about it, be sure to check out our full review linked in the description below. Now, number 2 on the list, let's talk about the Tomtoc T67. Tomtoc is a Chinese company, and they're known for making really impressively built gear that comes at a really impressively low price point. This bad boy only being 100 USD. It's constructed from a nylon, which is a really abrasion-resistant fabric, very durable. And these compression straps are great to help cinch the bag down when you need it to be a little bit smaller. When it is engaged and one with the suitcase, you can see you got a quick access pocket right here. Could be a good spot for your passport. And another one right here, again, great for glasses. The sleeve is a little bit tighter, but it's really well stitched on the sides. You got some reinforced stitching here and here. So overall, it does feel quite durable. Now, this is 38 liters, so it's probably not gonna fit underneath the seat in front of you. You're probably gonna have to carry it in the bin over top. But like I said, because of these compression straps, if you do wanna carry it underneath the seat in front of you, you can really cinch it down to hopefully meet the requirements of the airline that you're traveling with. Tomtoc makes great gear. I can't believe the price point that many of their bags come in at. For $100, this thing's a steal. And to learn why, be sure to watch our full review linked in the description below. I'll be honest, I didn't used to be much of a suitcase traveler. I was like a hardcore backpacker. I'm like, suitcases? Never. And then I got older. I'm like, oh my God, suitcases rock. But while I still kind of go back and forth between maybe just traveling with a backpack, maybe backpack plus suitcase, one thing that I never compromise on when I'm traveling is getting insured. And for me, I always get insured with Safety Wing. Travel insurance is an absolute must, and Safety Wing makes it so easy. And what I love about them is their insurance plans just kind of roll, baby. It's like a Netflix subscription, allowing you to travel from country to country, not having to apply for a new policy every time, and then simply stopping the policy whenever you're ready. When you travel, so many things can go wrong, and Safety Wing really has you covered for all the little things that you could want. And it's really impressive that it only comes in at only a couple bucks a day. And best of all is their customer support is really incredible. We've actually tested it live on the Nomads Nation channel, and they got back to us in like less than 10 seconds. I'll be honest, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what bag you end up getting to pair with your suitcase, but it does matter that you get travel insurance. And to learn more about Safety Wing and their awesome travel insurance policies that I personally use on every single trip that I ever take, be sure to check out the pinned comment below. Back to the review. Next up, we got the Waterfield Tech Folio Backpack Slim. Waterfield is a California-based brand known for their love affair with two fabrics, leather and canvas. And I too have a bit of a love affair with canvas and leather. They just go together like peanut butter and jelly. They're perfect, they're timeless, I love them. And this is another great option for any business travelers out there. It's got the old school business look, but done in a modern way where we got these YKK super smooth glossy PU coated zippers, a clamshell opening tech compartment with a gorgeous orange lining, and a main compartment that has plenty of organization. Waterfield bags ain't cheap. They're made in the US. This guy is like $360 US. But as you can see, it pairs with a carry-on very well. This sleeve is thick. A lot of these luggage pass-through sleeves are quite thin. Almost feel a little dainty sometimes. But this you can actually feel like it's there, it's in, it's not going anywhere, and it's not gonna really like come out in terms of like the stitching on the side. It's very well designed. I love the full grain leather handle. Gives you some really nice leverage. We've got a magnetic pocket right here, which I think is great for a boarding pass. And because of that clamshell style opening, you can really get in the bag and grab something that might be at the bottom, even when it's attached to your luggage. At 13 liters, it's definitely one of the smaller bags that we have on this list. But if you don't need a lot of extra space, you just want to organize your smaller bits of gear, especially tech gear, meds, a couple of the smaller things, pop underneath the seat in front of you, this is a great option. And to learn more about it, be sure to watch our full review, which is linked below. Next up, we have the Yeti Ranchero backpack. Yeti's a US-based brand. They recently acquired a backpack company called Mystery Ranch earlier, who sort of started this whole tri-fold iconic bag design, and Yeti has now taken it as their own and made a really cool travel companion out of it. It's a 22-liter bag. It's a little bit smaller than that. It feels like 19, 20. But what's interesting about it is how well structured it is, which allows it to self-stand very well and gives it a very clean, albeit tactical, but a clean tactical look, no matter if it's packed out or not. Now the luggage pass-through holder can stow away, and then you can kind of clip it into place like this. And what's interesting about it is that it's a little bit lower on the back panel. A lot of these like thinner luggage pass-through holders are more center on the bag, but Yeti lowered it a bit, which I think helps to give the bag a bit more stability. And also it means that this will pair so much better with a suitcase that has a shorter handle. Now, when the bag is engaged on the suitcase, I love this top pocket right here. It's actually got some depth to it. It's like this whole like top part, which means that you can fit bulkier items in there. Great spot for a charger, a big battery, adapter. And you've got dual water bottle holders, which one side could be used for hydration and the other maybe for an umbrella. Gives you a bit more versatility. This could definitely rock as a personal item for most flights. This top pocket gives you a lot of functionality. And then when you get to your actual destination, it's got a really cool look to it. Like I said, like a clean, tactical sort of vibe. And that self-standing is really epic. Should be noted too, it runs around 225 USD. And to learn more about the Yeti Ranchero, full review, linked below. Next up on the list, we have the Troubadour Ember backpack. Troubadour is a London-based company known for making very chic and sophisticated type gear that also has some sneaky functionality to it. Now, I haven't reviewed this bag myself, but we reviewed this bag on our sister channel, which coincidentally that stars my sister, Gear for the Girls. This is definitely a luggage companion that will be great for the ladies. It's got a very chic look to it. Love the gold zippers. This sort of half clamshell style opening is great. And you got a ton of really nice organization, especially if you're like a boss business lady, right? You've got a bunch of business cards, documents, your laptop, that's where all that goes. Now, again, it's a bit on the smaller side. This is a 13-liter backpack. And you can see, again, we've got a chunkier luggage pass-through, right? Which makes it feel really well secured. When engaged on the luggage, you got a really nice handle here. I could use maybe a bit more space in this handle, but it still gives you access to pull the bag off. And you've also got a tech compartment right here as well. And the bag's sort of malleable, so you can get in there very easily. It's not overly structured. It's got a casualness to it while still being sophisticated. Overall, I think it's a very nice bag. Troubadour's price point's a little bit higher. This one runs around 230 USD. But if you're looking to invest in a little bit more sophisticated and premium of a travel companion, be sure to watch our full review that was done on Gear for the Girls. link below. Next up, we got the Alpaka Bravo Tote Pack. Alpaka's from Australia, and they're making really high quality gear that's not too expensive but not too cheap, sort of in the middle. They're crushing that category right now. It's 13 liters, so it's not super big. It's a great personal item. In fact, it's one of my favorite personal items of all time because of all these vertical orientation pockets we got going on right here. Makes it super easy to grab your stuff. We got some other features as well, so let me put this on the luggage pass-through handle and talk about them with you. So one of my favorite aspects of this bag is these tote handles, right? Which again, gives you another sort of way to carry the bag, but another point of access. Whether it's taking it off of the luggage handle or just carrying it around the airport, it's nice to be able to go into backpack mode, tote mode. It's the best of both worlds. But one other cool thing is that we have the ability to stow away the shoulder straps, which gives it an even cleaner luggage pass-through experience. Nice pass-through holder, feels very secure. And then again, we have this front pocket here and the main compartment here, all very easy to access. And then when you get to your destination, you got sort of a trendy backpack that you can use for your day trips with some pretty decent laptop protection and a single water bottle holder on the side. The bag runs around 139 USD, and to be honest, I think it's one of Alpaka's more underrated bags. And to find out why, be sure to watch our full review, link below. Next up, we got the Osprey Daylite 26+6. Osprey is a US-based brand known for making really kind of old school hiking and backpacking gear, but they've been modernizing their brand over the recent years. And this 26+6 has become sort of iconic in the travel community. A couple reasons why. One is its accessible price point. It's only $100. Two, as the name suggests, we have the ability to expand from 26 liters to an additional 6 liters, giving you a full 32. That's a really cool size range because 26 liters is great for underneath the seat travel, right? It's a great personal item size. But when you go to full 32 liters, that's when you're kind of in carry-on space, so it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. Why am I doing that? I love Osprey's Airscape back panel, very well ventilated. And although it's not the most sophisticated looking bag on this list, it just freaking works. Chunky luggage pass-through holder. It's a bag that's gonna give you a bit more dangle, but then again, at $100, it's hard to complain. And then when you're in suitcase mode, you have a quick access pocket here and a little admin pocket directly above it. And then you just wanna talk about versatility, like when you get to your destination, do you need a bigger backpack? Go to 32 liters. Do you need a smaller day pack? Go to 26 liters. And even in 26 liters, it's got a pretty thin profile, so it is a bag that can just do a lot. And again, $100, it's hard to beat that price. We did a full review on this bag, which you can find linked below. Next up, we got the Pioneer Duration Pack. Now we're kind of going back into like sophisticated territory here. It's an 18-liter bag, and it's made with a beautiful nylon fabric that's custom made by Pioneer. And it's a great fabric because it's really abrasion resistant and it just looks fantastic. And just this whole design of this bag, it's got a very stylish but subdued look to it. The luggage pass-through sleeve is very tight, which can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you're looking for. Some people don't like a looser bag. It feels like it's kind of flopping all over the place. So as long as this bag's not too fully packed out, it will feel very secure from that perspective. The bag also comes with its own luggage tag, just in case it were to get misplaced. And then you have 2 pockets for quick access. These pockets are great because they have their own sneaky volume to them. They're not very thin. It's not like you can only fit a passport and a boarding pass in there. You can fit something bulky. Over-the-head headphones, a tech pouch, portable battery, plenty of space to store them, and plenty of quick access to them as well. And that quick access is also extended if this bag is underneath the seat in front of you, very easy to access. And then when you get to your destination, this is just a great like business bag, or just like if you're looking to like dress to impress a little bit. This bag isn't cheap, it's $315 US. But if you're looking for a simple sense of sophistication with some really gorgeous materials, I was a big fan of the Duration Pack. I actually just used it for like the past 3 days last week. So this one's like fresh on my mind. I really enjoyed using it. And to learn more about it, check the links below. Next up, we got the Bellroy Venture Travel Pack 26 liter. Bellroy is an Australian-based brand known for making really beautiful looking gear. It's got like a quirkiness to it, while also being a little business friendly and casual. But I will say this is one of their more less quirky bags. It uses a lot more technical materials than I'm used to seeing for Bellroy, but it's a really, really cool suitcase travel companion. At 26 liters, it's gonna be a little bit on the larger side, and it's sort of like an old school hiking silhouette brought into the future. I love this hidden pocket here, where you have actually a tote bag. And it's one of those things you kind of forget about when it's there until you need it. You're like, oh my God, I'm out of space. I wish I had a tote with me. It's right, I do. Bellroy to the rescue. And look at this beautiful internal design that Bellroy's put together. They're so good at these color accents, the grays and the blacks and the lighter gray and this little red. It's just like, they're so freaking good at that. And I love the built-in Compression straps, great for travel as well. Again, it's not a cheaper bag. We're looking at $330 USD. Luggage pass-through holder, strong. It's a thinner material, but it feels durable. Big top handle here, making it easy to grab the bag and take it off of the suitcase with some really nice reinforced stitching. And I love this top drop-in pocket. This gusset right here can be a little limiting to how much it opens, but it helps keep everything really organized and feel tidy and not like all your stuff's just gonna fall out. You can see it's so well designed, great spot for your passport, boarding pass, and maybe a couple of pens right here. And then when you get to your destination, it kind of can do a little bit of everything as to where you can go on a hike with this bad boy, and it wouldn't look out of place, you know, trotting through the city. It's subtle, but not in a way that looks cheap. It's definitely one of Bellroy's cooler bag releases in a while. So if you're looking at something a little bit bigger at 26 liters and don't mind, you know, dropping some money on it, be sure to check out our full review, link below. Next up on the list, we have the Day Owl Slim Backpack. Day Owl is a US-based company, and they could be one of the most eco-friendly and sustainable companies on the planet. Like, their commitment to their sourcing of their fabrics and their supply chain and their ethics with the people that they work with is really hard to beat. And they make really functional gear on top of it. This canvas fabric they use is really durable. It's almost got like a denim-y feel to it. And it carries the mark of your journey with a little patina, but not in a way that's like super loud. Again, tote handles, awesome. Gives you 2 modes of carrying. And the slim version is only 13 liters. So carrying in tote mode's not that hard. You know, it's not gonna get super heavy. And you can see, luggage pass-through, very nice. We've got a really great laptop access compartment right here. And this is a great bag if you like to stay hydrated, but you don't like the look of external water bottle holders, because we got an innie outie water bottle holder. Innie as to where it's in the main compartment, but it's outie as to where it's still accessible from the outside. And that's kind of the best of all worlds, because if you are carrying this in backpack mode and you're whooshing through the airport, you don't want your water bottle clipping onto things. It just gives you a very seamless travel experience. And as you can see, it works with a suitcase very well. And one other great thing is, like, they have this no dangle solution with the shoulder straps, which is obviously great when you're wearing the bag, just less like that happening. But also it's great when you're in suitcase mode, right? There's just less that happening. It's just a cleaner carry experience because of that. And then come on, you show up at your destination and this is your day bag. It's awesome. It's an incredible brand, incredible bag. And to learn more about it, you know what to do. And finally, we have the Moment Everything Backpack 21 liter. Moment's a US-based company who has like a retail store that sells other brands' bags, and then they decided to make their own bags, and their own bags are actually pretty freaking good. I love the simplicity of their design. It's just sort of like an old school silhouette, but with some sneaky modern elements as well, like this front pocket, which is very well organized, PU-coated zipper for the laptop compartment, and a 3/4 opening to the main compartment. I like their price point too, 150 bucks. You get some value. It's not too expensive, not too cheap. It's got some great color options too. Big fan of this sort of mustard vibe we got going on. The luggage pass-through feels secure, and there's some really great tech protection and organization happening here, where you can access, you know, larger tech things like your battery and or mouse. Then you can put laptop, documents, some stuff at the bottom. Definitely a great kind of casual tech bag. And because of its, you know, old school silhouette, whenever you get to whatever destination you're going to, this is not a bag that's gonna attract a lot of attention to you. It's nice, but it's not like nice. And low-key travel is the best kind of travel. Full review, link below. Now, if you're still here, you might be a little overwhelmed with all the options on the market. So let me give you my personal recommendation, because really, all those bags are great. They all just kind of serve different needs. So if you want something that's lighter and more versatile and you have a bit of a budget, then the Osprey Daylite 26+6, easy choice, right? But if you're looking for something a bit more sophisticated and business friendly, but not too technical, and that Pioneer should hit the spot for you. But if you're not quite sure, this is one of the easiest backpacks in the world to recommend. It's the Aer City Pack Pro 2. It's a bit more expensive, coming in at 210 USD, but it does so much. This is the newest version with a bit less of a masculine silhouette, couple water bottle holders, brilliant tech protection, and comfort that I can't say enough about how comfortable these straps are, the back panel, and of course, most importantly for this video, it pairs with a suitcase very well. But the only way for you to know for sure if this is gonna be the bag for you is to watch our full review, which you can do right here. If you got any questions about any bags, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And a special thank you again to Safety Wing Travel Insurance for partnering with us on this video. You can find out more information about them in the pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.